Trey.
Good Trey.
The NFC Championship is days away. Who is moving on to Super Bowl 61? Who do you think is moving on in the NFC?
Low-key the Saints.
Low, high key the Saints for me. Alright, Championship Sunday is this week. Who will represent the AFC in Super Bowl 61? I got the Bengals, bro.
Bruh.
Bengals upset. Bro, Burrow's been having a year, bro. He's our league passing leader, actually. 5,306 yards, 33 touchdowns. And then there were eight, the divisional. Oh, that was last week. Yeah, no. And then there were four, actually. All right, our playoff bracket, NFC, Trey. Oh, wait, I'm just kidding. Actually, yeah, let's just get out the way. NFC, Trey.
Got the Niners and the Saints. Saints beat
Whoa,
the
whoa,
Niners
whoa,
47.
whoa. Actually, yeah. Yeah. For the Super Bowl, though, we're going to recap the whole board again. But yeah, no, you're good. Do what you were doing. My bad.
Vikings. And other game. Vikings and Eagles. Vikings win against the Eagles. 60. DC has, which means the Saints and Vikings are facing each other in the championship.
Ooh, in Minneapolis, too.
Yes.
Um, the Bengals annihilated the Bills, bro. That's a violation over there. 45-24. 6 seed over the 1 seed. The 2 seed Ravens handled business over the Chiefs. And we got the 2 seeded Ravens at home taking on the 6 seeded Bengals on the road at 3 o'clock, 3:05 p.m. on Sunday. As you can see, both first round bye teams got knocked out. Damn.
That's crazy.
All right, Twin Bengals, let's do this. I'm
Choose
out.
which team you'll begin
Joe
your
Burrow's doing
franchise with.
all of this without Jamar Chase and
The
Jettis
menu
too.
on the left lets you adjust your
Bruh.
league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season,
That's
or with a
crazy to
fantasy
think
draft.
about.
That is pretty crazy. Yeah.
All right, weekly recap. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen
All right,
with
that
you, and
divisional
this is
recap.
the EA Sports Weekly Recap. We start with a good matchup in the NFC. And it's the first-round draft pick, J.J. McCarthy. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Vikings are on to the NFC Championship
Got
game.
it.
They get it done here in the divisional round.
He looks awful. That's it?
That's it. Bugging.
That I only showed two of them.
Searching for Trey.
Damn. Get this trade.
Alright, Joe Burrow is playing in his second AFC Championship, trying to get back to the Super Bowl that he lost to the Rams. Ravens are in for the first time.
Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway.
Ooh,
I'm out.
go popped out in the throwbacks.
So we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for second down. Another one for Gibbs.
Oh yeah.
That looked like the Genty run over there.
The 30. The 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. Right side, toss play. And he'll get in. That gives him a
Speaking of John T.
Speaking Hey.
for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
I'm wondering.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Rob Frank, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And he is
Hold that tackle.
And that midfield front. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up second down.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. They'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Oh,
So an 11-yard gain to back up the
I know, right?
considerable game,
You're
but
like,
before
they gave you that
they're
bullshit.
They're moving the chains.
I'm trying.
First down carry for Brown. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Back to the bank.
We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to set him up all the way down at that 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
On him quick, and they bring it down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 8 yards. It's second down and goal.
Here we go. 11 empty. Dahan.
Burrow to the air now. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown.
Wow.
Hey, your former guy, by the
Finish
way.
up their opening drive.
Bruh.
All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for two in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. I'll toss it to Gibbs. He hits a wall, stops it at the arm. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Vacates quickly left side. He's making a bid for it. And Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they sent it straight ahead.
What's my deal?
Stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
He's got a Emeka Egbuka. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. All set to go now from the 35. Pistol snap to Jackson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
From the gun, Jackson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. Buying some time left. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, blocking inside the 15. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Dumped off to his running back. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. That's halftime of this contest. Both teams and taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tight-ass game, bruh.
The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out.
Bro, the clock management is crazy.
To return it, here's Isaiah Williams.
I'm out suplexing me for talking shit.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. He's going deep this time. A dangerous throw.
Good play. I saw you use it.
The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
He's going to be taken down here after he
Oh,
takes it
gee,
to the 45.
It weren't for Pat Surtain, I would have
Plays for
stayed.
19 and a new set of downs.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Burrow now on 1st down. Has it downfield working the left. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down from the 42.
Gun.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Brown again. He is down to the 30-yard line. Gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
11 MP, take.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Ah, the pass on the move here. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ready?
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow. And he's got it.
Bro, get mossed on the fade ball.
The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. T. Higgins, the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're
But the
biased.
success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals push their lead to 6. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. LeJohntay Wester to return it. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. Looks like they're going to happily Turn this one down and let the play stand. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Lamar out of the pistol. Fits it through the middle. Space pass to 35. Oh, this big guy is moving. At the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get this time before the end of the third. Trent Fry, the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the nice work by the defense.
Ain't no way.
It's a sack on the first play. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Burrow back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This connects with Higgins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bengals with a little more work to do to win it here. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, here's Burrow. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Gotta go.
Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
11.
Looking to throw it. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
He breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the first down marker. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble, but it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
The toss, running right. It's Gibbs. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down, and they go right back to it. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, it's Gibbs. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. This would be a tough one, a 48-yarder from here, so some yards would help their cause on 3rd down. So here's their 3rd and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game. This would be a tough one, a 48-yarder from here, so some yards would help their cause on 3rd down. Now to throw. Rolling out to his left. Making the call himself. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Setting up to pass. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Barrett Carter. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the Ravens are stuck on the return. So a turnover on the final play of regulation, and this game is not over yet. And postseason overtime no longer different from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things. The other side's going to get a chance to retort. And if the game remains tied beyond that, then it is sudden death. So overtime in the playoffs, Brock, no longer an oddity compared to our first 18 weeks. It's all going to work the same now. Both teams guaranteed a shot with the football regardless of who wins the opening toss. And if we're tied after those two drives, it is next score wins. Here's Wester on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And he has the pick, but no, he can't hold on. Would have given him a chance to win it in OT. But nope, just 2nd down now.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Dodges another stop. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And there's that slide at the end block. Good decision making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
4th down, here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going for it himself. He's down the sideline into the red zone. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4. From the gun, Jackson. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Vacates quickly left side. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead in this game. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. What a moment here, Brock. Going for 2 in the 8-point lead. Jackson throwing for it. And he's got a man. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. The whole season comes down to how they answer on this drive. All right, here we go. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Caught, nice game left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here. On the ground, Brown. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Still fighting forward. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals find some points there.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Ready?
The offense stays out there, putting their postseason on the line with this call.
Gun.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Legs hot.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll take a moment to plan their next steps here in OT. The offense stays out there, putting their postseason on the line with this call.
11.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. So a key moment here in overtime for both teams to strategize. The offense stays out there, putting their postseason on the line with this call.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
Burrow will throw for it. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call, throwing it for two. That risk pays off.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the two teams playing on that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win, now they will be.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.